What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today our reactions to the classics got a nice battle in store. Featuring a group we've done a top 10 of, and a decent amount of song reactions. We got the Pogues, as you can see at the bottom here, no secret, the Old Main Drag versus the great Lou Reed and Dirty Boulevard.
That's right. Brought to us by our friend, longtime supporter and patron of the channel, Fran. Thank you, Fran. I always appreciate you. And all the patrons who like to support us in any way, check out the Patreon link below. Also, check out our Twitch. We do live streams, several of them every single week. Give that a follow. And get in that Facebook group of ours. The link is below. Now, Trey, we always want to know what the patrons think of this. Fran tells us two amazing set of lyrics shedding some light on the dirtiest and toughest neighborhoods that every city has, but many prefer to pretend don't exist. Don't we know it? Masterful examples of how to extract beauty from the sordid.
Yeah, and on this comes off of from the Pogues in 1985. Later appeared on the soundtrack to the film My Own Private Idaho.
With River Phoenix, I think. I never saw it.
So two songs that are both from the 80s, man, and with Shane MacGowan, great lyricist,
Always.
and of course Lou Reed, fantastic lyricist himself. So I'm looking forward to this. We will have the lyrics pulled up. Thank you again to Fran.
Thank you, Fran.
Let's get it. You know, with the Pogues.
I know.
Setting that atmosphere, man.
And you reacted to Dirty Old Town, didn't you, off here?
That's right. Yes, I did. And we reacted to a bunch of songs. I think,
Sally.
A Pair of Brown Eyes is great off of Roadside.
Came to London, I was only 16, with a fiver in my pocket and my old dancing bag. I went down to the deli to check out the scene, but I soon ended up upon the Old Main Drag.
The accordion going in.
The males and the she-males paraded in style, and the old man with the money would flash you a smile. In the dark of an alley, you would work for a five, for a swift one up the wrist down on the Old Main Drag. In the cold winter nights, the old town it was chill, but there were boys in the cafes who'd give you cheap pills.
Stay away from the cheap pills.
If you didn't have the money, you'd cajole and you'd beg. There was always lots of chewing on the Old Main Drag.
Shane setting the scene of that grittiness.
I was gonna say,
One evening as I was lying down in Leicester Square, I was picked up by the coppers and kicked in the balls. Between the metal doors at Vine Street, I was beaten and mauled, and I ruined my good looks for the Old Main Drag. In the tube station, the old ones who were on the way out would dribble and vomit and grovel and shout, and the coppers would come along and push them about, and I wished I could escape from the Old Main Drag. And now I am lying here, I have had too much booze. I've been spat on and shut on and raped and abused.
Our dude's
I
had it
know
rough, man.
that I am dying, and I wish I could beg for some money to take me from the Old Main Drag.
The Old Main Drag. Doing my best, Shane MacGowan.
Wow, what a story, huh?
Dude, I loved the intro, just kind of setting the atmosphere as the Pogues do, kind of getting that Celtic, folky influence going. The accordion, the driving instrument, which doesn't happen too often, but
but when it does, it can work, and it definitely works on this. It sets the scene. Basically, 16 when he first came to London in this rundown part of town, and just kind of tells you everything that was around. The whole scene. It's not a good scene.
No, yeah, I thought the imagery was great to build up that rough and tough. This is an area you better buckle up.
You better buckle up. And then it comes in and talks about the drugs and everything going on. Then the cops picked him up, and it didn't work out too well for him there. And
kicked in the balls, man.
Yeah, kicked in the balls, and mauled, and his good looks were taken away. And so then it ends at the end, where he's basically had all these bad things happen to him, and he knows that I'm dying, and I wish I could beg for some money to take me from the old main drag. As you expect from the Pogues and from Shane, as you mentioned at the start, just fantastic songwriting.
Well, and I enjoyed the fact every verse ended with the old main drag, and it just kind of progressively gets worse and worse, where now this guy, he comes all bright-eyed at 16 years old.
As we all do into a new situation. It's going to be great.
And then, it was interesting, the tube station, shout out to the Jam.
I was thinking the same thing.
With the old ones who were on their way out, they're all run down, and then at the end, he's just like, oh man, I'm dying. I wish I could just get on out of here, the old main drag. And I like that last line.
Yeah, he kind of just spoke it, and it just went out. And just one little life advice for those of you who, are much younger than me. Take it from the old guy. Everything that you think is going to, no matter how great you think something is going to be, it's usually never quite that great. Usually it's not this bad, but don't place too much up in your head, because it never lives up to the build.
Hey, well said. Well said, man.
Hard life lessons, man.
We dish out the life advice here as well,
try.
man.
You're the counselor, not me, but I'm the old guy.
Well, man, we're going to go to Dirty Boulevard by Lou Reed from New York in 1989. It contrasts the poor and the rich in New York City, and this topped the Billboard Modern Rock charts for 4 weeks in early 1989.
And in this album, Lou builds upon his lifelong theme of documenting New York City's underbelly and its most stigmatized and downtrodden residents. It's regarded as one of his most conceptual albums. And in the liner notes, Lou instructs listeners to take in the album in one sitting, the whole thing, as though if it was a book or a movie. So I had to put that in there because we're going to violate that, but I bet this stands on its own.
Bit of a more pleasant lick than I expected.
Yeah.
He lives out of the Wilshire Hotel. He looks out a window without glass. The walls are made of cardboard. Newspapers on his feet, and his father beats him because he's too tired to beg. He's got 9 brothers and sisters. They're brought up on their knees. It's hard to run when a coat hanger beats you on the thighs. Pedro dreams of being older and killing the old man, but that's a slim chance. He's going to the boulevard. He's gonna end up on the dirty boulevard. He's going out to the dirty boulevard. He's going down to the dirty boulevard. This room costs $2,000 a month. You can believe it, man, it's true. Somewhere a landlord's laughing till he wets his pants. No one dreams of being a doctor or a lawyer or anything. They dream of dealing on the dirty boulevard. Give me you're hungry, you're tired, you're poor, I'll piss on them. That's what the statue of bigotry says. You're poor huddled masses, let's club them to death and get it over with and just dump them on the boulevard. Get them out on the dirty boulevard.
Leave it to Lou, man.
Going out.
Put these gritty things in such a poetic way.
They're going down on the dirty boulevard. Going out. Outside, it's a bright night. There's an opera at Lincoln Center. Movie stars arrive by limousine. The Klieg lights shoot up over the skyline of Manhattan, but the lights are out on the mean streets. A small kid stands by the Lincoln Tunnel. He's selling plastic roses for $1. The traffic's backed up to 39th Street. The TV whores are calling the cops out for a suck. And back at the Wilshire, Pedro sits there dreaming. He's found a book on magic in a garbage can. He looks at the pictures and stares up at the cracked ceiling. At the count of 3 says, I hope I can disappear and fly away from this dirty boulevard. I want to fly from the dirty boulevard. I want to fly from the dirty boulevard. I want to fly from the dirty boulevard. I want to fly away. I want to fly away. I want to fly away.
Lou Reed bringing it with Dirty Boulevard. That ending was pretty tight too. Reminded me of what's that old hymn, like "I'll fly away" type of deal. It kind of reminded me of that as we got going. But man, leave it to Lou to paint a picture, man.
Yeah, he paints this great picture of Pedro. This is a great battle,
Ooh.
right? It's a fantastic battle. But paints a picture of Pedro. You know, he's living in the house. He's got an abusive dad, 9 brothers and sisters. You know, he's going to the boulevard. He's getting up on the dirty boulevard. Nobody dreams of being doctors and lawyers here. You know, the rent is sky high, $2,000 a month for a junk room, as is the case for real estate. A lot of times in New York, it's so high. The "Give Me Your Hungry, Your Poor" was quite the verse.
Yeah, man. I like the play on Statue of Liberty with Statue of Bigotry. Your poor huddled masses, let's club them to death and get it over with and just dump them on the boulevard. And then, you know, he kind of switches up the chorus just a little bit each time. So this time it was get them out on the dirty boulevard, where the first chorus was, you know, talking about how Pedro, you know, he's going to end up on the dirty boulevard.
And I think the overall theme is we throw them all in this part of town.
Yeah.
Just like Fran said in the intro, where no one has to worry about it. I don't got to see them, so it's fine. Throw there. I thought on the chorus parts especially, the guitar work was fantastic. I mean, just the instrumentation on this was great.
Yeah, it was like, you know, you had that one rip going, and then the chorus, you know, you had like another guitar almost going in.
We're hammering it because he starts out almost speaking it as Lou does.
Dude, yeah, and you know, then talking about the other side of New York, you have the great opera going, movie stars, the skyline of Manhattan, but then the lights are out on the mean street, and I thought it was a bit sad, man. When Pedro found the book of magic and he looks at the pictures, stares at the cracked ceiling, at the count of 3 says, "I hope I can disappear and fly away from this dirty boulevard," which you know then takes us to the end of the track. But I think Lou's just straight up delivery, you know, helps these songs too.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I mean, you know, I know that the Velvet Underground and Nico is, I believe, both in our top, you know, 10, 15 albums of all time. You know, he's just such a wonderful songwriter. Not any breaking news here on the channel, man. But I think being able to kind of get to the heart of that just kind of, you know, down and out type of life, man. That's, you know, his big skill. So that now we're to you know, two artists we both enjoy, and 2 songs that you know, we hadn't heard yet, and that were both, I thought, pretty darn good here. Lou Reed or the Pogues here. I'll put you on the spot, man, and I'll have you go first. What's your winner gonna be?
You know, recently we picked a tie, but I'm not gonna do that. We got to pick a winner. And that's what I got really like nervous in the last 30 seconds of the Lou Reed. I'm like, I don't know, man. I still don't know. Gosh, man.
I'll go. I'm going Dirty Boulevard. Man. I like the instrumentation just a hair more. Just I like the guitar leads more so than the accordion, I guess. But I mean, I don't think there was like a cut and dry, like better, you know, lyricism or story.
There wasn't at all. That's why I was like, golly, man, I don't know. I would listen to Dirty Boulevard more for sure. I guess since you picked that, I'll take the easy way. I'll take the Post. I think it's a dead tie. I mean, they're both fantastic songs.
Fran, you brought your A game,
they're
dude.
Great
when do you
songs.
not, though? When do you
That's
not?
true.
Let us know, y'all. Help us decide, man. Let us know which of these you like more down in the comments below, and give some love to our guy, Fran, for suggesting such an awesome battle.
For sure. And when you're done, and you are done now, go search the Pogues Top 10 on the channel.
That's
go
right.
check it out.
And if you like the video, man, hit that big red subscribe. We're on the road to 15K, man. Much appreciated. And until next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Happy listening, and we will see you.